Well, a disturbing trend shows a greater risk of cancer among young adults, specifically millennials and Gen X. I sat down with a Maryland mother who shares her harrowing experience with the diagnosis and a doctor who is working to understand why more people are being diagnosed.
They don't really know how I got it, what's going to happen.
Walking us through how she found herself inside this exam room at the University of Maryland Medical Center takes courage.
And we're going to step out of the room. We're going to take a couple of images.
I cried a lot. My kids were there to help me through it because the younger two don't fully understand.
Fear and anxiety coursing through her body.
I'm only 38.
You have cancer are 3 words Tiffany Walker-Jones didn't expect to hear.
You know, I went through all the emotions of what's going on, what's going to happen, am I going to survive this?
The mother of 4 paralyzed in shock by the news.
Growing up, it was always older people that had cancer.
Who could blame her? Cancer has long been associated with aging, not a diagnosis for someone in the prime of their life.
Even the nurses thought it was just a kidney stone, and then they did the CT scan and they found the mass on my liver, and then they did an MRI and they found the lesion on my spine.
Tiffany describing her symptoms weeks before her diagnosis was confirmed.
I had woke up at like 3 in the morning with left flank pain.
Assuming it was due to a previous injury.
So when it woke me up, I told my husband and he was like, oh, it's probably a kidney stone.
Very quickly, she learned it was serious.
It was like one thing after another, MRIs, PET scans.
Confirmation came in the spring after a host of exams and a biopsy.
May 30th is when they told me I had bile duct cancer.
So this is the right side of you, left side of you. Right side has the liver.
Her doctor, Jason Molitoris, revealed Tiffany's experience is not the anomaly it once was and says he has seen the trend firsthand. This is one of the routine exams she goes through.
In my day-to-day practice, it's also very noticeable. I see a lot of patients who are younger coming in with cancers that we typically associate with patients who are of older ages.
This phenomenon begs the question, is cancer becoming more prevalent among the younger population?
There's clearly evidence that's been published in the literature showing an increase in incidence in the number of cancers in younger people.
According to a study led by researchers at the American Cancer Society, Gen X and millennials in the U.S. have a higher risk of developing 17 of the 34 cancer types compared to older generations. In the U.S., about 80,000 young adults ages 20 to 39 are diagnosed with cancer. Their research states, although we have identified cancer trends associated with birth years, we don't yet have a clear explanation for why these rates are rising. Unfortunately, Tiffany's cancer is identified as one of the early onset cancers in the study and shared by a growing number of young adults.
I just asked, do I have an expiration date? Because I think that's the first thing that comes to anybody's mind when they hear you have cancer.
I try to give the patients a sense for what we're going to be going through, and I try to give everybody a sense of hope.
Hope isn't always easy to come by, but this Maryland mother says she tries.
It's a hard diagnosis to accept, but I think it teaches you to live life to your fullest and not take anything for granted.
Especially her family.
At the end, I've learned cancer doesn't discriminate. It comes after anybody.
And look, doctors encourage people to have health care coverage and to get regular checkups. The American Cancer Society urges you to get screened. So please go to www.cancer.org/get-screened.
Such an important story to cover, and we are thinking of her. She is an inspiration going through this with all of her children.
And I think above everything else, it's you just don't think it can happen to you.
No.
You think, I'm excluded from that, but...
Like she said, doesn't discriminate. Her outlook, though, positive, and
yes,
we'll be thinking
definitely.
of her.